Bam! What's up? Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Everybody hear me and see me okay? Can you see me? What is that going on? Who we got in here? Let's see. We got let's see, Robin Smith, Mimi Jean, Kenny Cohen, Katie U, Gail Sieg, Constantina, Selena Dixon, Amy Luhu, Emma Murray, Sweet Connie Joe, Felicia Pierce. So just roll it, roll it. Just roll with it. That's it. Just roll with it. And Angela Gallagher, V, Maxine Harkness, Finola, Cammy, Margaret. Hello, Margaret from Detroit. Lord, guys, what a week. What a week. Woohoo. Oh, Ireland. Finola is from Ireland. Yeehaw. All right. So how's everybody doing? Everybody had a pretty good week? Pretty good week. I've had a pretty good week. And whew, wait for a few people to get in here. Eating some cheesy potatoes, Cammy. I like the oh my god, Taco Bell's got this little potato. It's like a cheesy potato wrap, man. That thing is freaking good. Lord, guys, it's tax season. It is tax season. Got my tax notice. Property taxes. Anybody else hate taxes? Tax this, tax that. Nah. Oh, there's ICU. Hey, ICU. There's T. Kelly, Shirley, Northwest Mississippi, KU, Angela. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. This is a chat for you all. This is for this live stream. Well, it's gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be mostly for you. 50% for you guys, and then 50% just chatting. What they call it, I forget now. Anyway, we'll just have a good time. How's that? Speculating. That's it. Speculating. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, how many we got in here for the 71 in attendance, and however many is watching around the world? Let's get ready to. What was it? I done forgot the word. Man. Oh, yeah. Let's get ready to speculate. All right. So let me pull this up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this off. I'm going to go ahead and start reading some comments. So first half of the show, we're going to read some comments, go over it. And then second half of the show, we're going to talk about pretty much what happened this week. What y'all think about that? Half the show's dedicated to you guys. Oh no, I'm just going to do maybe my last 2 or 3 videos. Okay. I'm going to start with my members first. I'm going to start with those comments. I didn't know that you could actually filter and read just member comments. So, oh Lord, I can't filter by video though. It just jumps from video to video. All right, so let me move it here where I can see the chat. Oak Ridge, what's up, neighbor? Fern. So, let's see here. All right, so I've got member Diana Sayers. I don't think she's in here. Are you in here, Diana? She said in the Idaho student murders. Oh, I remember that video I done. It was a video I done. I said, "Are police really this stupid?" Because News Nation done a video where they were saying like the police wasn't going to announce, what rooms the victims were in because they want to keep it secret because only the murderer would know what room they were in. And I was just like, really? We've known what room they were in for like 2 weeks now. And one of the rooms had like blood coming out of the wall. So that one was pretty easy to guess, So yeah, that's the video I done. Anyway, Diana says, why did the person that came to their home said they had a hard time getting in because there was a body in front of the door? Huh? A body in front of the door. Interesting. Anybody heard that? There was a body in front of the door. Why did the person that came to their home, they said they had a hard time getting in because there was a body in front of the door? Like the downstairs door? Anyway, that's what Diana says. And Husky Love commented back to her and says, I haven't heard that. I've not heard it either. And here's one where video I made. It said, it's the one about law enforcement still looking for Summer, and where I seen them doing their thing on Thanksgiving Day. Marsha Lambert says, Hawkins County probably not included in Thanksgiving Day search. I don't know who it was, but they were in some unmarked cars, I can tell you that. Oh, body in front of the bed. Shirley says it's probably a body in front of the bedroom door. Now that I can understand. So, and if they went, probably one of the room surviving, like KU says, one of the surviving roommates probably went to check on, open the door and there's, body laying behind it. Mimi Jean on here saying, why are so many people thinking Don and Candace are not involved and Summer's missing? I don't know. I couldn't tell you that, Mimi Jean. Boy, they sure don't act like they're 100% innocent, do they? So on with the member comments here. Oh yeah, I remember saying that they CPS should try to keep all three of the boys together. And ICU commented, Ed, ideally CPS will try to find a home that can take. Thank you for the comment, ICU. I hope they do. I really hope they do, because I mean, this is more than just about Summer. I mean, and affecting her brothers too. And hopefully, they can all stay together. You know what I mean? And I mean, I know that they don't want to come. I mean, let me rephrase that. We've all heard. I don't know how many months ago this was, but we've all heard that they apparently don't want to come back. So I don't know if that's due to them having a better life where they're at, or what. It could be speculation again, guys. Y'all remember that? Wonder if we there's a bunch of the word on the street was the boys didn't want to come back home. Y'all remember that? I think it's a couple months ago. ICU says, where were they searching? I can't say that, ICU. I'd love to say it, but I can't say it because I don't want to tip anybody off if they're listening. T. Kelly says it wouldn't take much to have a better life, right? Kate U says, were there pictures on your video? If are, huh? What do you mean, Kate U? I don't understand. Were there pictures on your video? Help me out here, Kate U. Help. Oh, the area. No, I didn't take him. I was going up the road, and I didn't even expect to see what I seen, but I was just like, and I was on the phone with someone too, and I was just like, holy crap. It just kind of took me back. I was like, because it's Thanksgiving. Pictures of the area they were searching. Again, I don't want to say too much because don't want to tip nobody off if they're listening. They've already, if you think about it, they've already outsmarted the cops for a year and a half. So we don't really want to, make it any easier for them. Doesn't hurt to ask. I know. It's no big deal. Y'all can ask me anything. No biggie. All right, back to the member comments here, guys. This is one I done about the Idaho students, Idaho 4. What about a smartwatch? I'm talking about, if one of the girls or Ethan had on a like a Fitbit or a Apple Watch, basically any kind of smartwatch. Nerdy Girl T420 says that is definitely something to think about and consider. I think they definitely have a few suspects in their line of sight. I think any device they could definitely help. If they had a smartwatch, most definitely could help narrow the timeline. Yeah. Thank you for always having great content and covering these cases. You definitely have us putting our thinking caps on. Yep, that's what I try to do. I mean, mine's constantly going. Wheels are turning, smoke's coming out the ears. Here's one, Leslie Mashman. She's a member of mine. Again, with the Idaho 4, she says, I hate to say this, but I believe murders were done by incel who had quietly been watching them for a couple of weeks. The murder was disorganized, but his plan, both pre and post, was organized. This person is not in the location. He has hightailed it out of there, maybe back, or we may hear of him again in a few weeks. He is far from there. Hoping I'm wrong. Leslie Mashman. All right, another member here. Let's see. Oh, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got to apologize on this one. Marsha Lambert. Marsha Lambert. She says, "Were you not supposed to interview Don Wells after he got out of jail per Tim Mullins and Robin Lane?" That was a joke. I was being sarcastic, guys. I totally forgot about that. That was a joke. I was being sarcastic and just forgot to tell you guys I was being sarcastic. Uh, I had a great interview probably lined up with Don at one time. He was willing to do it. Y'all remember that when he was willing to meet me at the church and do an interview with me? I think that would have been a heck of an interview. But I had a lot of people telling me, a lot of you guys and everybody else saying, no, 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 I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I backed out. I backed out. So let's see what else a couple members here commented on. And I'll get to you guys here in a minute. I'll get some general comments here in just a minute. Um, all right, here we go. Mysterious crimes. And it was a video I done, and the video was titled, Was CPS the reason she got gone? And Mysterious Crime says, uh, I have been on that theory. Day one that she had been handed off to somebody or and taken out of state. I hope and pray they will not receive the boys back. Um, Emma Murray. Emma's in here, by the way. Oh, speaking of Emma, there she is. She's right there in the live chat. My thoughts are that they were under investigation already, and Candace was high drunk both, and an accident occurred. I feel Candace called Dawn for help, and they got rid of her body. I don't know. I don't know, Emma. I mean, it is possible, but Emma, if my wife done that, they'd be looking for two people. You know what I mean? Of course, that's just me. That is just me. They'd be looking for two people. Y'all feel me? Let's see. KU says, Don, can you give your opinion on ex-boyfriend Jack D of Kaylee? I don't know. I can't. I just don't have much going there. But we'll get on that topic here in just a little bit. So let me. All right. So now let me go to some regular people that are not members and read some of their comments. So hang on just a second, guys. All right. So here we go. Got a comment here by Beautiful Sunflower. She says, another child gone because some selfish acts. Oh, that's with the Athena Strand. Another child gone because some selfish acts. They that never had to happen. She was probably just out there playing when he snatched her up. Sad we can't turn our backs on our kids for 1 second, even at home. Yes, guys, that is true. That is so true. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Brenda Bowden. I pray that they find Summer and find leads and clues that lead to her whereabouts. I feel like they should know something by now. Poor Summer was exploited and let down by all the people that should have protected her. Yep, have to agree, Brenda. Have to agree. Uh, Snow in Montana commented, and she says, "Yes, Don B, keep it. I keep coming back. You are just comfortable like an old pair of slippers." Patty Mash commented and she said, Don B, please update on the grandma. Where is she? Did she move her trailer off the property? Has grandma made any statements recently? Please let us know. Thank you. I have no idea where grandma's at. Wisconsin, Arkansas, Georgia. Who knows? She can be anywhere. And it's like, where's Waldo with that woman? You know, wherever she picked up a girlfriend, I guess. I have no idea. Snow White says about the Idaho 4. And if you listen closely, the scene was contaminated by roommates and friends walking into the scene. It would make it difficult for police to determine the killer. Hoping the killer left bloody tracks as they left. The kids were freaked out and didn't realize, undoubtedly. Yes, they probably did freak the heck out. Big time. No, I would. Patricia Mary Anderson says, no one checked grandma. She left the hill later. It was mentioned she took someone with her to Utah, yet no one has looked at that. Why? Well, we don't know. I mean, the FBI is involved, so, and they handle things outside the state of Tennessee. So, and here's another thing I want to kind of clear up, guys, too. So that's a few of the comments. I'm going to clear something up here. A lot of people are saying, why don't the FBI or the TBI take over Summer's investigation? And they normally just lend their resources to the local department to help solve the case. They normally don't take them over. They just, they normally just lend their resources to them. So let's see what some of you guys here are saying. Constantina says, Grandma is not at 110 Ben Hill Road. Kate U says, Utah? Laura P says, Grandis is in Wisconsin. T. Kelly says, Grandma's is in Wisconsin. Robin Smith says, Don, I just don't think that the police department should allow any of Summer's families to leave until the investigation is over. Well, that's the thing. You can't force somebody to do anything if they are not basically under arrest or have proven, they committed a crime or anything like that. I mean, even like right now, Don and Candace went to L.A. I mean, anybody involved in the Summer Wells investigation right now they could go to Timbuktu because, I mean, it sounds like the police just don't have anything. I'm sure they got a little bit, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Don B. Watching from Scotland. Justice for Summer. Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. The rule of FBI having to be asked and take over by a family or the sheriff is absurd, in my opinion. What is the family guilty and the sheriff is corrupt? Had a lot of stuff going on in Hawkins County, ain't they, guys? Emma said, I just can't believe they have not been charged with at least child neglect. Yeah, no, I mean, that one kind of puzzles me too. I mean, I'm sure they probably only like spend, you know, my screen looks fuzzy. Let me clean my camera off here, guys. Hold on. Or my camera is fuzzy. I might have some fingerprint oil, finger oil on my camera. Of course, it may just be a crappy camera on the computer here. I don't think laptops really have a great camera. T. Kelly says that I interviewed Andrew Rose Wise's husband at the beginning of Summer's case. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I don't think I don't really think that and let me know what you think about this, guys. I mean, think about it. If I was to let's say if I was to make one of my kids disappear, okay? And let's say I'm the only one that done it. I'm the only one that knows about it. Okay. And I keep that to myself. And I make sure there's no evidence. You know what I mean? Let's just say, for instance, let's speculate here and just say, you know, accident, or I just give my kid to someone to, I just don't want them to go to CPS. I'm gonna give them to you, someone I trust, yada yada. And I trust them. They, and we plan the whole thing. All right, let's start first with the accident. Okay, let's say if my kid has an accident, and it's an accident that results in death, and there's no blood or nothing like that, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble now. So I take my child. Let's just say, for instance, I take the child, put it in something, weigh it down, throw it in the Holston River. Somehow get it in the Holston River. Okay. Come back home, yada yada. End up calling 911. My kid's gone. Give them a story. How hard is that going to prove that I done that, guys? I mean, my kid's DNA is going to be in the car already. You know what I mean? How hard is that going to prove? How hard is that going to be to prove if I'm the only one that done it, and I'm the only one that knows about anything to do with it, and I just keep it to myself? It's going to be pretty hard, ain't it? Kenny says, why even report it? Well, I mean, you got to. I mean, it would look really suspicious then after 2 years. People start wondering where your kid is. After like a couple months, people will be like, where's Summer? Something's going on. Nobody's seen Summer. And eventually somebody would look into it. So next best thing, call 911 and said, my kid's been kidnapped, or she walked off, or whatever. Okay, now let's do the other scenario. All right, guys, other scenario. Let's say if, I'm being investigated by CPS, and I know that my kid's getting ready to go. I've got a feeling my kid's getting taken. You know what I mean? Let's just say I got a feeling my kid's going to be taken. So I get someone that decides to help me. Okay. Family, friend, whatever. And they say, don't worry. You can trust me. I ain't going to say a damn word. Screw everybody. This is your business, your kid. And I understand I wouldn't want my kid going into CPS custody either. You know what I mean? So, I'll be glad to help you and screw everybody. So I decided one day that, I'm going to be at work, tell my wife, hey, we've got this planned. All the phones are destroyed that we planned them on. They're completely destroyed. Shouldn't be any evidence. All you got to do is go meet them, give them to them. They'll take them, tell them what's going on. Yada, yada, just, and then you hand your kid off to whoever. They take the kid to Timbuktu, and of course, that you're probably not going to see the kid for a long, long time, if ever. But there again, at the same time, you've kind of saved your own ass because, CPS at that point can't come after you because all their evidence is gone. So, if any abuse was happening to that kid, anything, all that evidence CPS would have with that child, it's gone. Now, how you going to prove that? Help me out, guys. Tell me how you would look into that. I mean, obviously cameras in the area, but I mean, there weren't no cameras and Beach Creek, apparently, a few. So guys, tell me, I mean, other than, the satellites, we've not heard anything else about the satellites. Y'all remember that? Remember the satellite guy or people? Phyllis Davis says, if I understand, she was already looking at Summer. Oh, you mean the CPS is already involved? Let's see. Who thinks CPS is already involved in looking at Summer? Or do you think that they, because it's conflicting stories, guys. You got some YouTubers saying, no, they closed the case, and some are saying no. From what it sounds like to me from the news, not unless I'm hearing it wrong, it sounds like they had an open case when Summer got gone. Who all thinks that CPS had an open case up there at that address when Summer got gone? Yep. Let's see. A lot of people are saying yeah. A lot of people saying yeah. They think that they were under investigation by CPS. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Speaking of CPS, my wheels were turning. So if you smell something burning, that's what it is. I'm thinking, now let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm right or wrong about this. Okay. CPS, I'm thinking, just my opinion, CPS probably won't give the boys back due to it being a huge liability. Huge liability. Because what if something happens after they go back? CPS be up shit creek then, wouldn't they? Y'all see what I'm saying? Do you think I'm right about that? Do you think it's a big liability issue? I mean, CPS is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right here. I mean, hey, Hummingbird. I mean, they're kind of stuck between a rock and hard place because it's like they want to reunify the family, but at the same time, they've still got they've still not got the Summer Wells case solved. They don't know what happened to Summer. They still got a kid missing. Still active investigation. And so, I mean, if Dawn and Candace do what they're supposed to do, and technically are able to get the kids back, will CPS do it because of the liability issue? And not to mention, Candace has already lost like 11 other kids. Yeah, a lot of y'all are saying, yeah, it is a huge liability issue. Yeah, I think that the blowback on CPS, like if they got the kids back and something happened to them, I think the blowback on CPS would be like, I mean, it'd be a catastrophe, wouldn't it? Uh-oh, we got someone here that knows about the boys. Superhero loves Akita. The older boy is in a separate house. That I didn't know. Whoever Superhero loves Akita, she is saying that the older boy is in a separate house. They've separated them then. Not good, not good. The oldest boy is having a hard time. Oh Lord. Well, I'm sure they all are, I'm sure they're not jumping for joy, but I mean, well, no, we're not going to get into it. I mean, we don't need to know Superhero, but I mean, thanks for letting us know that, though. The middle boy is super smart and on honor roll. Whoa. Wonder if he was on honor roll back before Summer got gone. KU says, how do we know here the boys are, or how the boys are? It's never been released. I've heard that off and on this whole time. I don't know. Whoever Superhero loves Akita is, she must have some inside information there, or he. Constantina says all three boys are together. So we have a conflict here, guys. Constantina says all three boys are together, and Superhero says the oldest boy is not with the other two. Anyway, guys, we're not going to get into that. We just want to make sure they're okay. So let's just make sure they're okay. And let's pray for them. There we go. Let's pray for them. Let's pray that oldest boy, gets the help he needs if he's having some issues. You know what I mean? Constantina says Dawn and Candace are sober. Whoa, yeah. This information came from someone going to school with the boys. Oh, okay. Butterfly Kisses says I call BS as long as they are not with Dawn and Candace. All right, let me see what else I can talk about here. See what else I got wrote down here. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. So we're coming up on the 1 hour mark, and as you guys know, I only do like 1 hour lives. So I'm going to jump over to the Idaho 4 now. Idaho 4. So what happened this past week in Idaho 4? We learned, or I learned that the dad, Xana Chernobyl, was there one weekend before the killings, messing with the door lock, messing with the door locks for Xana. Did y'all hear that? He's over there, I guess, changing out the doorknobs or door locks. So what does that mean? More DNA in the house. Like there wasn't enough, you know? Just more DNA. Grace says, I know nothing about these cases, just about the summer. It's all right, Grace. It's all right. I'll tell you what, though, you'll get addicted really quick. I heard that too, Dawn, from Xana's mom. Let's see. Thank you. I want a heart to touch. By the way, guys, yes, smash that. Was it smash the like button? Thumbs up button? Whatever it is. Share. Rewatch it if you want to after the live's over. You can make it rain. Whatever, guys. It don't matter. Thank you. I want a heart to touch. Thank you for promoting my channel. Yeah, y'all can share it too. I try to bring a little bit down to earth approach to everything here. This pretty good old Southern boy here. You might even see me wearing overalls one day. You didn't yodel yet, didn't you? Say idol audition. Yeah. I just poking fun. There's some YouTubers that are just so real painful to watch, guys. They just some of them are painful to watch. Lord. All right. So let me yeah, so I mean so again with Idaho 4 this week, we learned that Xana's dad was in there the weekend before they got killed, messing with the door locks, which means more DNA in there. The police were bipolar on the they were targeted, they were not targeted, they were targeted, nope, they're not targeted. Well, wait a minute. We talked to the prosecutor's office, there's miscommunication. Well, we don't know. I do. I wish that the police would have come out at that point and said, well, we don't know. We don't know. That's probably, guys, why a lot of investigations when they talk about, when the police talk about it, they're like, you know, we're just not going to give any statements right now. That's probably why. Y'all remember that? It was the Moscow Police Department was like, no, they weren't targeted. Yeah, they were. No, they weren't. Yeah, they were. Y'all remember that this week? It's like, geez. Tell you what, everybody, just if you're in Moscow, just go out and get you some protection. And by God, if someone tries to do something to you, let them have it and call 911 and say, come clean up the mess. This fool just tried to kill me. That's what if I was sheriff, that's what I'd say. Pull a Grady Judd out there, by God. There is news just in that it's something to do with the party they went to in the building opposite of the house. Oh, that'd be the frat house. That's the Sigma Chi house. That's the frat house that has a path straight up to the house. So hang on just a second. Let me go. Let me check on that for you guys here. Let me check on that. Got my handy dandy phone. Dad of Idaho victim worked on the locks before. What we know about the Idaho stabbing. Hang on, guys. Where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that information at? What news there? Who was it that said that? Jill GZ. What news station said that, Jill? I don't see nothing on the News Nation. Jill, expert weighs in on what authorities need to solve in Idaho college murders. Oh, hey, the real Rock and Robin. What is up? Oh, the reporter room. Oh, I like her. Wonder where she heard it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Sigma Chi. Okay. So, um, well, now listen, I did hear something about there was the cops was called over by the frat house over in that field, and because it was like a drunken or a disturbance or something like that. So I don't know. I do not know, and don't know if it's linked to it or not. I guess or they're probably looking at it. Is that what she said, Jill? Something about there was like a disturbance over in the field next to the frat house. Drugs or something, huh? I don't think this should be too hard to solve, in my opinion. I mean, somebody was pissed off at him over there. And I honestly think that when they do solve this thing, I think they're going to solve it. I think when they solve it, we're going to be like, holy crap! The frat house argument was going on about the same time the four were killed. 3 in the morning. Real Rock and Robin said, "Wow, we just had someone pew-pewed at the end of our road." Well, if they were trying to rob somebody or hurt somebody, then they ain't gonna do it no more. They only gonna do it one. That was their only time to do it. Yes, estimated times between 3 and 4. Man, that'd be horrible if it's tied back to that. Somebody. I mean, can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine sitting in class? If say they do arrest somebody in this, and it was someone that goes to the college, can you imagine some dude or some girl's gonna be like, oh, they sat right next to me in class the whole semester. That'd be screwed up right there, wouldn't it? Hey, smiley stories. But wouldn't that be screwed up if the killer was sitting next to you for the whole semester while they've been doing the investigation? So you now have to report a missing child in Tennessee within 24 hours. Well, you don't have to do anything really. Law passed since the Boswell case. I mean, just because they say you have to, don't mean they're going to. I mean, criminals ain't the brightest light bulb in the pack. You know what I mean? Dawn, you're making me want to leave my warm house for a cold Mountain Dew. And I gave them up. Oh yeah, man, this had a little bit of ice in it. My friend is a special detective for Summer Wells case. I won't be saying names, but she has some of their dogs, and she FaceTimes the mother every day, Madison Franklin. Ooh, wow. So there is a special detective for the Summer Wells case, and she FaceTimes the mother every. Okay, Madison, I got a question for you. She is a special detective, and she FaceTimes the mother every day. Now, when you say she is a special detective, are you talking like state, local, or independent? State, local, or independent? Which one, Madison? Grace says, Dawn, I'm happy to hear you are still searching for Summer. Well, I'll never get up. Still got that butterfly in my glove box, too. She is like an undercover detective that helps other people find if their spouse is cheating on them, and she kind of works local. So it's like private investigator. Yeah, she ain't gonna say nothing to him. I mean, it's been a year and a half, I think, of course, my opinion, Madison. She ain't gonna say nothing. I'm sure she's FaceTiming, but I think, if Don and Candace know anything about this, it sounds to me like they're gonna take it to the grave with them, unfortunately. Lord, they teased us, and how many YouTubers on here interviewed them? I mean, they had some YouTubers on here that had Don and Candace on here for what, 4 or 5 months? Nothing. Oh, they know if they talk, they're going. I mean, if they have anything to do with it and they talk, I mean, that's I mean, why would they talk if they're guilty? I mean, just speculating. I mean, Lord, Don told me, I'm looking at 25 to life if I catch another felony. I mean, shit. I mean, just speculating, but that right there would be motive enough to get rid of somebody if they were looking at, you know, that little kid getting a felony on you. Hi, I'm from Clydebank, Scotland. Got someone from Scotland, Andrew from Scotland in here. Smiley story's right. Why would they talk if they are going to get away with it? You do not have to have the body. Well, Grace, but you have to have enough evidence to prosecute them. And right now, I do not believe that um, they have that, or they'd have been arrested. Yeah, and Grace, I do. I understand. Yeah, I agree with you. It's just going to be a matter of time. What is it the police say? We just need the criminals to mess up just one time. The police say we can mess up all we want to, but we need the criminals just to mess up one time. All right. So now we're going to jump on into Monkey Michael Vaughan. We're going to jump into Monkey Vaughan because we had some breaking news in that case this week too, guys. Did y'all watch that? Had a press conference, and still pray for Brandy and Tyler and all them. They definitely, don't let the prayers stop now. Keep them going. Keep them going. Didn't recover. They didn't recover Mikey. So I think that they said they're going to start digging up the yard or looking in the yard of the house next to it. I think it's what he said, wasn't it, guys? I think he said they were going to start looking in the yard next to the one that they currently just got through searching. That yard over there next to the Wanderers, wasn't that where the SOs lived? Or an SO? Ain't that where they lived? I gotta get you some stuff from my wall here. It's just looking pretty plain, guys. So I think they're going to try to find Mikey, and they're going to look for him in that yard next to the Wanderers, because they feel like he was moved. They had a press conference this week, and let's see, T. Kelly says yes next door. Lean on me's in here. What's up? What's up? Yeah, prayers for all of them. I mean, what's going on with the world, guys? What's going on with the world? Um, let's see here. And last but not least, let's talk about Athena, guys. Let's talk about Athena. Man. Um, how do you start out delivering packages in the day? In you end the day taking a 7-year-old girl's life. I mean, if that don't say batshit crazy, what does? I mean, what was that guy's name that took Athena? I mean, he. Now here's the thing, guys. Um, supposedly he was a contractor for FedEx. Um, so I mean, I'll talk about that here in a second. Lean on me. I'll talk about that here in just a second about the red truck and the Summers case. But let me go ahead and address the Athena case here. Here's quickly. Here's my statement on that. Okay, guys. If you want to take something and think about it, here's something that we need to think about. Um, there is no excuse for what happened to Athena, but there is a reason that it happened, and we need to find out what that reason is and address it. Because if we don't, it's just going to keep happening. And again, I say, there's no excuse for it, which is true, but there was a reason for it. Sweet Connie Joe says, Don B, I'm 60 miles from where Athena was abducted. Whew, I bet the community's so heartbroken. Don B, can you critique my Summer Wells video? Yeah, T. Kelly, I can do it. But I mean, what do y'all think? There's no excuse for what happened to Athena, but there is a reason behind it. Now, what that reason is, um, I've kind of made a connection between, you know, Michael Monkey Vaughan's case and this one. Um, Stacy Wondra, I think it's the guy. I think the guy's named Stacy Wondra. He was saying that he had some kind of impulsive disorder or something like that. Um, he said he had some kind of impulsive disorder. And guys, if these people have like impulsive disorders, and there's those impulsive disorders can be a danger to the public, if you will, as far as like taking kids, um, harming people, harming women, whatever. That screams to me that we really, and we have, in my opinion, I think we've got a mental health crisis going on. And some people try to find out Why'd they do this? Why'd they do that? Like in the Idaho 4 case. I mean, what happened to just plain crazy? I keep asking myself that, guys. What happened to just plain crazy? So, but thing is, when something happens to a kid or all these kids keeps happening, you know, they get arrested, go to jail for the rest of their life. We're not taking any proactive steps to keep it from happening again. That's what we need to start doing. I mean, if you got a, you know, mentally ill guy out there that, and that they have some impulsive disorders, I mean, that's going to be on people's radars now, people with impulsive disorders. Um, if they, if they're not getting help, you know, hit them up, ask them if they maybe will get help with it. Because what happens if you know someone with like an impulsive mental disorder and you just, you don't say nothing to them, you just brush it off, and one day they do something to somebody, and you're like, and then on the news they find out that the dude had some kind of impulsive mental disorder that may have led to them harming someone. Your conscience would probably be like, man, if I could have got him into some therapy or something, maybe that wouldn't have happened. You know. And again, the of course the Rona has not probably helped anything either as far as mental illness and stuff like that, guys. But again, my opinion is all this stuff happening to these kids ain't gonna it's just gonna keep happening until we take a proactive stance to it instead of just a reactive. What do y'all think? You got to be proactive, not reactive. If you can start making a difference before something happens, then you feel pretty good. You know. So, guys, that's it. That's my show. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, no. I've got to answer Lean on Me's question. All right. You still in here, Lean on Me? Are you still in here? All right, guys. Stay with me here. Put your thinking caps on. It's Summer Wells time. Lean on Me. It's about the red truck. And you said something about the delivery driver. I don't think the delivery driver had anything to do with Summer Wells going missing, but they seen a red truck. Now, follow me here, guys. Follow me here. There may have been a red truck involved in Summer's disappearance. If, just speculating here, if they're hiding Summer to keep her away from CPS or any other reason, how are you going to coerce a kid to go with someone else? Red truck. Summer's got to be comfortable with that person, right? Red truck. Summer's got to be comfortable with the person that she's leaving with. Any ideas? Summer may have to trust the person in the red truck that she's leaving with. Anybody had access around that time to a red truck? that Summer trusted? Maybe Summer looked up to? And then maybe the red truck was given back to someone after they used it? Because you don't have to own the red truck to use it in a crime. Jody Sue Brown. Oh, someone's saying Robin. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, Robin didn't have a red truck. Her grandpa did. I think she got it off her grandpa after he died. So we've got Jody Sue Brown and we got Robin. So just speculating, guys, just speculating, you know. Kind of like nowhere, just speculating. I'd say Jody Sue Brown was at home probably between 3 and the time Summer went missing, or the time 911 was called. We don't know exactly when Summer went missing. We know Robin was taking pictures at a recital when Summer went missing. She should have a pretty rock solid alibi, not unless Summer went missing around 3 o'clock. What was Robin doing around 3 o'clock? So, just speculating, guys. But no, I don't think Robin, or I don't, like Robin said, you'd have to be pretty stupid. Was it Robin said? Robin Lane said you'd have to be, she'd have to be a special kind of stupid to have the truck used to kidnap somebody. I thought that was a pretty good answer on Robin's part. So, Jody Sue Brown. Now we're talking about Jody Sue Brown. So, speculating on Jody Sue Brown, guys. What do y'all think about that? She's not really. Tucker Drywall had a red work truck. Oh, well, there you go. There's another ICU. Thank you. There's another thing for everybody to think about. Was Dawn at work the whole time? Did Dawn maybe come home around 3 and then go back to work? I mean, for some odd reason, guys, I'm thinking something. I'm thinking maybe around the 3 o'clock mark, between maybe 3 and 4, something happened to Summer. I don't know why, but I'm just getting that feeling. Let's see. Jam 420 says a few people said Don would often drive his boss's truck. Grace says, I agree, Don. Candace met him and he took Summer. The co-workers did say that it is the time he took his lunch break. I don't know what he would take a lunch break at 3. Butterfly kisses. I figured he'd take it like around 12 or 11 because didn't he get to work around like 6 or 7? Now he might take a break about 3 because he probably, I don't know. I couldn't go that long without taking lunch. I couldn't work from 7 to 3 without eating. Let's see. Violet Barnes says, yes, Dawn came home in a red truck and then went back to work. So just speculating, guys, just speculating. So I'll have to wrap this up here in just a second. Who thinks it? I mean, if Summer's being hid because of CPS, who all in here thinks it was planned? you know, because I really struggle with the accident theory because, um, I just deep down, if it was an accident, I think, um, like if Candace called Dawn and said that it was an accident, um, I don't think Dawn would take that too well. You know what I mean? I know I wouldn't. I just can't see Candace calling Dawn saying, oh my God, Summer fell down the steps and broke her neck. She's gone." And I just I you know, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just can't get behind that. For some weird reason, I just can't get behind that. I just and something in my gut, just my opinion, something in my gut says that it was planned, and it was planned because CPS was investigating them. And the other thing, people are like, well, what caused the Amber Alert? Because it was like an endangered child alert, and then the next day it converted over to an Amber Alert. Well, there is a young lady by the name of Marlena Crawford, and probably late that evening, they got a hold of Marlena Crawford, and Marlena Crawford probably told them the story of Summer going away on a trip that she heard from her daughter. And that is probably when law enforcement decided to up it from an endangered child alert to an Amber Alert. What do y'all think about that? Because Marlena Crawford's daughter was apparently with Summer either 24 or 48 hours before she went missing. Yeah, Tanya, GJ, that Marlena Crawford's daughter supposedly told her that they were packing Summer's bags and that she was going on a trip. And if that's what Marlena told one of the detectives, yeah, they probably shit their pants when they got that information. And then TBI is like, yep, we need to upgrade this now. And that's probably when it went to an Amber Alert. And what's up, James? Anyway, uh, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. So we got a week. Uh, we've got a week coming up, and don't know what's going to be coming. We don't know what's going to be coming our way this week. We still got the Idaho case open and active. We got Michael Monkey Vaughan's case open and active. Of course, dude that kidnapped Athena and killed her. I mean, he's. I was going to say he pleaded guilty, but he confessed. So how's that work, guys? I know he confessed. Does he still got to go plead guilty or not guilty in court? How's that work? Because I'm just a YouTuber. I don't know. I don't know his shit. Everybody be like, you ought to know, Don B. I don't know. Shit, if I was a lawyer or someone had a law degree, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Grace says, Don B, take me and Kate up there. So, how's that work, guys, on that guy that kidnapped and killed Athena? I know he confessed, but does he still have to go in front of the judge and give a plea, whether he pleads not guilty or guilty? That'll probably be Monday, won't it, guys? Because that'll probably be Monday. He'll probably have his arraignment Monday, I bet. What do y'all think? So that'll give us something to look forward to then too. So, of course, I hope the judge don't let every. I hope they don't put it on WebEx. Y'all remember what happened there? Jack Carpenter says yes, he still gets a trial. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. So again, if you tune in late, you can come back and watch it again. If you just want to go back and watch it again anyway, I love it. Help support the channel, guys. But anyway, hit the thumbs up, and thanks for hanging out with me. Got 210 in here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the thinking session, the speculating session, whatever kind of session it was. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing a video tomorrow. We'll see what's going on in the news tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. See ya. Bam.